Today we are looking at all of the battle pass for Chapter 6, Season 3. Also, this mask that Fletcher, Kane, and Dago has been working on is now starting to whisper this mysterious name. This name is going to play a huge part in the storyline of Fortnite in Chapter 6, Season 3. As you can see the name on the screen, I don't know how to pronounce this. When I asked ChatGPT what this actually meant, it replied with, the meaning behind this word is the king of all demons. So whatever this dark energy that is starting to corrupt our island is actually being created by this creature who is actually the king of all demons. Now, this isn't the very first time this creature has been mentioned, by the way. Actually has been mentioned a multiple times before by Jade, Night Rose, and Dago. Night Rose says there is a darkness arriving on this island and no one is prepared for it. And she says that she used to be a normal human being thousands of years ago before the arrival of magic on this Fortnite island. But Dago's ancestors, who used to be mask makers, discovered magic for the first time, and they slowly start to combine the mask making with this magic. At first, the magic helped the islanders curing diseases, building stronger weapons and structures. Everything was going great until the mask makers start to get greedy. In pursuit of trying to create more powerful magic powers and to be stronger, they start playing around with dark magic. We have seen dark magic before. It's never a good idea to play with dark magic because it does make you stronger. It gives you a lot of power, but in return, it takes away your soul and your humanity. In other words, it corrupts you to a point where you're not yourself anymore. You're just being possessed and controlled by this dark magic. And that is exactly what happens in Oninoshima. Dark magic corrupts the mask makers. They started to create these portals that connects to the spirit realm, home of the demons. We start to see different kind of demons, spirits, giants arrive on this island. They start taking over human locations, like these giant demon frogs taking over this location, and this giant demon takes over this island, and there is a chaos on the island. All the humans get together and they raise an army, declare a war against the evil. This was the beginning of the Shattering War. Now we all know the conclusion of this war. The humans defeated the demons and the magic was banished from the island. Now, the demons lost a lot of creatures in this war. Before they left the island, they kidnapped a bunch of human beings, people like Night Rose, because the demons wanted a revenge. So their plan was to regroup, wait for an opportunity, and attack again. Obviously, you cannot take humans to the spirit realm unless you're using magic. Demons tell the mask makers to create them a mask that would allow humans to step into the spirit realm, and they created this mask right here. When these people were taken back to the demon realm, they were all corrupted and brainwashed. They were unrecognizable. They did not look like humans, and since they were possessed by this evil spirit, they did not behave like one as well. Obviously, this piece of the 0 Point crash landed on this island, and after over thousands of years since the Shattering War, the magic finally returns to Oninoshima. Portals that was created by the mask makers gets activated again, and then we start to see these demons who has been waiting for their opportunity for revenge show up on this island. Night Rose is one of those demons that show up on the island. It becomes quite clear that she is being controlled by this mysterious demon. And one day, using small pieces of the 0 Point that was found around the crash site, we defeat this evil mask controlling Night Rose. She reveals to us that she has been possessed by this evil demon. But for some reason, she doesn't reveal to us exactly who this is. But she does reveal to us that this darkness is arriving on the island and no one is prepared for it. Now, Diego, being a descendant of these mask makers who has been hearing stories about his ancestors, all he has ever wanted ever since he was a kid was to create these magical masks just like his forefathers. Now that the 0 Point has brought magic back to the island, he wastes no time. He opens an underground factory and starts creating magical masks. Our very first magical mask he constructs is this mask. His ancestors made for the demons to take humans back to the spirit realm. And he gives this mask to Jade. People think that he gave it to Jade so he can test it if this actually worked. Using the mask, Jade walks through the portal and ends up in the spirit realm. But very quickly, Shogun X, who is the guardian of the portals, ends up capturing Jade. Diego connects with the portal. He's trying to save Jade. And while he was connected, he says that he can feel this evil presence inside, and it is very powerful, just like how Night Rose described this creature. Also, Diego finds out that almost all of the demons inside of the spirit realm was actually captured by this demon king and possessed, including Shogun X, because if you wore Shogun X skin and spoke with Diego at the time, he would tell you you're not free, are you? Finally, after being rescued, Jade shows up and she says the same thing. She felt an evil presence inside, and this creature has the 0 Point shard. And ever since then, Jade has said that this creature is trying to communicate with her and she can feel its heartbeat. And ever since Diego has found out about this creature, he wants to eliminate it and take the 0 Point shard, because his dream is to become the most powerful magician in the world. And the only way to do this is by having this 0 Point shard, because it is very powerful, and the only way he can get this is by defeating this creature. But in order to do this, he's going to need lots of gold, and since now there's people like Midas, Agent Jones, and Hope trying to stop him, he's going to need guards as well. So he goes to Fletcher Kane for help. They both agree to work with each other. Fletcher Kane supplies him with a gold that he needed. The reason why Diego wanted the gold was so that he can use it to fix this mask. This technique is called kintsugi, where you use gold to fix broken objects. They become extremely strong. Now, the same technique was actually used to fix these portals as well. Diego uses the same technique, piece this mask together. And then one day, the guards call Fletcher Kane and let them know that the mask is now working. They tell him that they can hear this sinister voice coming from the mask. Also, it looks like this smoke as well is slowly starting to spread out. This mask keeps saying this one word, which means the king of the demons. Does this mean that this demon is slowly arriving on this island? We know that soon Diego is going to reconstruct one of the portals and activate it, and he's also going to enter the spirit realm as well. There is a lot of speculation that this demon might be Emperor Palpatine, the leader of the Galactic Empire from Star Wars. We know that the Death Star is going to be arriving on the island very soon. Also, Emperor Palpatine has been confirmed as well and will be included in the Chapter 6 Season 3 Battle Pass. He's also going to be a boss on the island as well, with a location and mythical weapons. Maybe it's this guy, General Grievous. It has been confirmed that he is going to be a boss on the island as well, and most likely be included in the Battle Pass. Speaking of Battle Pass, a bunch of these characters are rumored to be coming to the game very soon as well. Luffy from One Piece, Demon Slayer collaboration. A bunch of these survey skins was leaked recently. Almost every Battle Pass we have seen so far was leaked in one of these surveys before. Now, if this king of demon is not Palpatine, then this might be our main villain in an actual season after Chapter 6, Season 3, because we know that Season 3 is just a collaborative season, and it's just going to take 1 month. Pretty much the whole of the season is just a build-up for a huge event. Maybe this demon will be our main villain of the season after this. Please use code SMJAM if you want to help me out, and like this video and subscribe, because a bunch of informations are coming out very soon. And also check out this video if you want to know more about the Star Wars event.